gonna start with our two first, get that bulk off so it's easier to see what we're doing. And we wanna kinda stop right at heart length, keep the posture. And you can almost see where the two used to stop at, so we kinda wanna stop right there. You could use your comb as a guide, or you could kinda flick it if you want more of a blend right away. Start from the other side, hold the comb there to kinda keep the hair in place as I'm cutting, so I won't fly up out the way like that. And I won't have to comb it, so I kinda hold it and then go over it, and it don't move. Look in the mirror, make sure your line is roughly even, don't have to be perfect. Then we're gonna drop down to our one. It's all up to you really, honestly, because you can go here and start with your comb, clipper over comb and kind of get that bulk off, or you can just go right down to the one, make the rest of that even for the taper. And with the one, you wanna go right, like, so you took your two here, like that, you wanna go with the one halfway into that. And get to that line, just kind of flip to blend. And if you see that dark spot right there, don't try to get that out with the one. Just wait, get that out with like a 1.5. You only want to go halfway up into that two that you started. And now you're gonna take that 1.5, just hit that out real quick so it could already be blended. You can take that 1.5 almost right up into the two. So this is your two, you basically take that 1.5 right almost to it. Get those little there's darker spots lower, and you just kind of close your lever up. Get those dark spots out. They'll see it, close it a little more. You can open it back up. So you can flick it out. You can either go all around, or you can take it section by section. And when it's open, that's when you can do more of the flicking motion. When you close, that's when you kind of want to stay and cut with the point of your clipper. Now we're gonna hit it with the clip over comb to get rid of this bulk. Over comb, you kind of want to get it to the scalp, pull it out. Now, and pull it right till you see your end point, that guide line. You want to get all of that. Pull it back down, bring it up, guide line. Now, if you cut in and you don't see it, you can go a little bit more and just get a little bit more of that hair. His hair is soft, so that's why it's a little hard to cut past the thing. But that's fine, I'll just use my shears over comb to get the soft hair. Now that's clip over comb, or you could take your 3, either one. Get your comb, or you could take your 3, and also get that bulk out as well. Whatever's more comfortable. And again, just playing with your lever, getting those bottom lines out. Close a little more, get that out. Make sure you comb this hair in the direction it's supposed to go when you get to the back, because you'll mess up the callus. This overhanging hair here, to kind of comb it forward like that to kind of get it out the way, and so you can blend it up into it. And then comb it down. Now we're gonna switch to our shear of a comb, basically to blend all of this in that we couldn't get with the clipper over comb. You gotta be careful because you'll cut too much of the hair and leave dips and holes. As you can kind of see right here, a little accident we gotta fix, but that's what these is for, good blending. Come over and you see right here is your guide line. All this extra is bulk. But in moving with shears over comb, keep moving. You do not stay still. You gotta keep moving. You see how it's taking away that bulk, just blending it in. What I like to do, and it's got this extra bulk weight right here, I don't like to blend and take out now. Now I kind of like to just go in and hit it like that and just hit little pieces I see. When I see dips like that, that's when I bring it up and blend it. Keep moving. If I was to use my regular scissors, I would have to really snip and cut at an angle, whereas this kind of leaves like a more blendy flow, you know? It's not so blunt, and I don't have to like do extra work to make it not blunt. Miss Hannah taught me this little method right here. I remember in school, I messed up a couple times because I wouldn't move. Like I would just literally, I'd be like this and I'll be trying to like blend it out and I'll move and it's like, oh man, a hole. Make sure you are conscious of this little cowlick and that hair direction. When it's heavy like that, just a spot, and just cut right into it. And that's why I like using these. It cut every other hair and not everything that's in between. See like little spots, that line like that? You can get that out with a smaller comb. I'll show you that in a minute. Finish one thing at a time so you don't get lost. And that's hard to do sometimes too, because you'll be seeing different things. You'll be like, oh, I gotta fix that, I gotta fix that. Work with one thing at a time. Yeah, and that's nice and blendy. Any little spots, say for instance, you see like a dark spot there, like that. That's when you would go get your smaller blending comb, so that way it can really catch the fineness of the short hair. And you can get right up in there, just kind of bring that out. And be careful with that. A little snip, snip, move out. See what you're doing. Snip, snip, move out. You would definitely leave a hole doing too much snip with this little comb. All right, now we gonna line him up, and we'll worry about the top at the end to finish it off. You just wanna use your corner for this and kind of like swoop it around to get the hair that hangs over. That's the most annoying part right here. Use that corner to get those hairs. And we're gonna fade that bulb right here so we don't have to worry about that being ultra sharp. And just be careful when you get down there with your corner not to cut them. You just hold the ear down like that. You can have that skin stretch where it's easier to get the hair behind the ear. And just pull it down gently to get all that extra hair. And if they still got hair, just flip your clipper and just hold the ear down and get behind it. So you put it on this, you just see how this point right here kind of leads right up to here. So you can kind of just start right from here and just make it match right to the other side. Use your corner to circle that around. And you want to turn them to the mirror so that way you can make sure that you angling these two. And we'll start the taper. Now some people like to make like a line and then fade it out from the line, but I don't like to make that definitive line because people are real sensitive, so you may make that line just for a guideline and make them red. So I just kind of like to use my trimmer to flick up the line and just make that invisible line like with my trimmer like that. Now for sure you won't have no red line. I like to start my taper with my clipper closed right at that line that we put in with our trimmer. So you want to close it and literally just go up about ½ an inch to an inch depending on how stretched you want your taper. I don't like to stretch it too much, so that's why I'm just doing like a little ½ an inch. Close it in 2 clicks, another ½ an inch up, all the way open. You kind of want to just flick and not dig in because you want it to just blend really nicely. And the more you dig in, the harder it's going to be to take it out. Just use your corner, especially on this middle part. The hair is real light here on most people. So you definitely want to use your corner. And at the ends, that's when you can start using more of your clipper. Then we're gonna put our half on. And close that up. And then same process. Definitely always want to use your nail for this taper. Tricky. See any like, say for instance, like little spots, you just close it up and just hit it lightly. Get any dark spots out. But you see, depending where you at, open it up because I'm going to go higher up to get a few spots out. And just want to tap it with our corner to get dark spots out. We're just detailing right now. That's why we're just using the corner, applying light pressure. Spots out. Further we go up, open it up. And the last thing I like to do, even though I lined it up, after I do the taper, I like to hit it one more time again with the trimmer, just so I can like really see how fire this taper looks, you know? You can see how it brings it out more automatically. Helps you see if you need to take any more spots out. Top. This is water and leave-in conditioner. I don't like to use water just because it just kind of like the hair sucks it right up and it dries up and gets like this all over again. So I just put water and like maybe like 4 squirts of leave-in conditioner. We don't want to soak it, but we just want to make it wet enough to lay down and be able to cut. And you basically want to comb the hair with the hair greens again, so you can kind of see the neatness of all the hair and how it's laying together. See if you need to cut any dark spots out. Looks pretty good. He doesn't really cut too much off the top, just little ends, really. So that's basically what we're gonna do. Cut that guy right off. Comb down, see where you're at. These little curly hairs, I kind of like to just point cut them. Bring that down and just kind of. So we set our guideline already here. Now we could just follow it too. Going back. Bring it out. See the guideline here. And cut that off. Don't go past the second knuckle. That's where you cut yourself. Boom. Bring it out. My guideline is there. And angle it just a little bit. Just think of it as like being round. Like you're gonna come here, but then this next one is you're gonna kind of round it, start rounding it off like a rainbow, because then you're gonna go boom, and that's gonna kind of go boom, and then so forth. Guideline, guideline, and this is the calyx, so that's why it's out so much compared to the rest of this. And you want to make sure you leave enough so it won't stick up. I'm just kind of setting myself up for the next step. That's why I'm doing this now. Guideline. It falls right into each other. Guideline there and the guideline there. So now I don't have to go do that side. That's why I did that like that. Because now what we doing this, now it'll be done because it's hitting right into each other. Guideline right there and then the guideline right there. I want to cut the hair so where they can wear it every type of way. But you see how if he combs it this way, how you got a hard line here? So what you want to do is just, you again get your thinning comb, thinning shears, and kind of just get that little line right there. Just to take some of that weight out of the hair so he can wear it any type of way he wants. Boom. And hard lines. Boom. that. I just blended that. I like using this big tooth comb just because it gives the hair like feathery little waves. I don't know how else to really describe it. I just like using the bigger comb because then if you use the like littler comb, like it just kind of like makes it look all like extra, you know, army-like. This kind of like gives it a little, you know, texture. There you go. Good?
Mm-hmm.
After we put the shaving gel, I like to give it a little comb, get all those hairs down where they supposed to lay. Now for the neck shave, I always kind of get the little C cup right here, make it look good as well. What I want to do is, I like to get the excess hair that's hanging first. And I like to hit the line after. And with this circle here, you just kind of use literally like the corner and just stretch the skin. Make sure you're stretching that skin when you're doing the neck. I like to hold it from the top and just hold it like that. Some people kind of like to follow it, but I don't like to like rub all on the skin before I'm putting the razor on it. So I kind of like just hold it and just pull the razor down. And you just gotta be careful with this little part here, because this is the only part where you really gotta just use the corner of the blade to get, even though it's a straight line. I don't know, this little dip here, just gotta use the corner. There you made your line, now you can just clean it up. Aftershave, all right, my friend?
Alrighty.
You ready, baby?
Yeah.
Then we put a little powder in here, in the rag, level 3. Just get all the excess hair off. man in with a little moisture because he really dry. Bring out his curly curls. Moisture helps everything. And when doing this moisture, you want to comb it with the regular comb first to kind of get it all through the hair, and then you can hit it with the big comb. Beautiful.
Appreciate you.